guys, I'm out here. This is Maynor Rabbitry. I'm just now starting my channel. And I wanted this to be the first video that I uploaded. And it's a tour of my rabbit cages and stuff where I have my setup at. And anyways, let's get started. As you can see in the video already, I have these chain link mesh or chain link fencing going around the entire area where my rabbits are, because a month ago I had some dogs get into where my rabbits were and killed 2 of them, and it crushed me. So I tried to figure a better way to do things. Anyway, and the floor is concrete, and they're kind of under a lean-to off of a bigger barn, so they have shelter. And we live in Georgia, so it's not really cold a lot, but when it is, I have heat lamps and fans and things of that sort. First of all, I just recently bought the cages that you can mount up on the wall. I did have those old wooden cages that sat on the ground, but my last 2 rabbits got killed because of that, so I have upgraded to better and bigger cages. First of all, this is a cage that me and my fiance made. It's just a dog crate that was purchased at PetSmart, I do believe. We took the tray out of the bottom and then just lined it with like some chicken wire, and we put J-clips on it to hold the wire on. And the floor is also made up, and it goes all the way up the door, all the way up right here, so the rabbits couldn't get out. And then over here, if you see a cord, I'm sorry, it's because my phone's plugged up and that's what I'm charging my phone with. These are just some of the cages right here. I have 4 does and 3 bucks. All 4 does are in a bigger cage. Those blue things are dividers, and the cages are usually divided up. But I have took the divider out and made the cages bigger for the does so I can put nesting boxes in and things like that. Up here, if you're wondering what the pet crate or this pink crate is, I have 3 wild cottontail baby bunnies in there. They're just out here getting a breath of fresh air. They stay inside with me because I'm still bottle feeding them. They're probably about 2.5 weeks old now. Over there, I have some nesting boxes. 2 are homemade. 1 is from the store, obviously. Over here, I have the food and things of that nature. I have this rolling Bud Light cart. Ignore the Bud Light thing, but I'm making my own grooming table, possibly. And ignore the buffet table back there. That's my mom's, and she used to own a restaurant, so she had nowhere else to put it. And if you hear cheeping, it's because there are chickens over next door to the bunny hutches. So let's get started. Okay, in the first cage, we have Azul, and I have name cards on their cages, and I've wrote down what day they were bred, when they're due, what their ear number is, their date of birth, who they were bred to, and what color they are, and their names. This is Azul, and she's a chinchilla VM, and her mom is actually Duchess, and we'll get to her in a moment. But I purchased her from a breeder. They were getting out of the breeding business, and I wanted to say that Azul had an ear tattoo, but she doesn't. But she is pedigreed, but you see her cage is fairly large, and I'm looking at and I'm actually cleaning the resting place that they sit on right now. Over here we have Roxanne. She's a little overweight, but she's due to have babies. Also, her and Azul are bred to Dexter, a blue otter Netherlander. You'll see him in just a moment. But this is Roxanne. She doesn't like to be messed with, like when she has her babies and stuff. So that's why she's over here in the corner, kind of by herself, kind of hidden off a little bit. Up here is Azul's mother, Duchess. She's also due to have babies. Again, soon. It's okay. So, she also comes from the same place that Roxanne and Azul came from. And her water is a little different from everyone else's because this is the first one that we've made like this. It's a 5-gallon bucket, and it's got this tubing with stuff and runs down, and it actually comes to right here, and that's where, okay, I can't get it to focus, obviously, and that's where Duchess drinks her water at. Next we have Mia. She's the only Jersey Woolly we have. She needs some serious grooming. The lady I got her from didn't really groom her a whole lot. She only took her to the groomers in the summertime to get all her hair shaved off, but she's due to have babies. So we'll try not to take a lot of hair away from her because she'll probably end up plucking it out. And I don't put my nesting boxes in, obviously, until a couple days when they're about to give birth. This is Mouth. Excuse me, Mouse. I don't know why I had that lisp going on. And he's not quite old enough to be with a lady yet, but he's due on, excuse me, he'll be 6 months old in August. So he'll be old enough to be with the ladies then. Moving on, we have Dexter, and he's the father to Roxanne and Azul's soon-to-be babies. He has a tattoo in his ear. I got him from the same breeder. He's a sweet boy, really sweet and pretty. He's actually the brother to my rabbit that got killed last month by some dogs. So I was really happy to get him because Theo was my baby. But anyway, this is Dexter. Next, we have Steel. Steel is a mini Rex Velveteen. He's the only one I have, and he was given to me by someone who just didn't have time for him anymore. Imagine that. But you know, most people get rabbits and they don't realize like how big a responsibility they could be sometimes. But anyway, Steel's down here on the end, so I actually have a feed bag kind of draped over and kind of tied up to keep the rain and stuff off of them. And this is what I feed my rabbits. Purina Rabbit Chow Complete. And that's all of my rabbits. I hope to make more videos. Probably around April the 11th is when I should have my first babies. My rabbits are well taken care of, so please no rude comments on things that I should do. I'm open to positive feedback. If anybody has any suggestions or stuff you do for your rabbits, I would love to hear it. But other than that, just no hate comments because nobody wants to hear that. Anyway, I think that's about it. And I hope to have more videos up for you guys soon. So, hope you enjoyed. And I will see you later.